Alright, welcome to the channel. I'm John X Army. The point of today's video is to tell you why they haven't shut down the internet yet. And we're going to get to that in a few minutes. First, I want to give you a disclaimer. I don't want you to go out and destroy 5G towers. I don't want you to vandalize 5G towers. In no way am I insinuating that you should break the law. And the reason I need to give you this disclaimer is because I want to share some information with you. But I don't want them to come get me and call me an enemy of the state. Right now, the whole country's locked down. At any moment, I believe they might start rounding up people like me. So I want to be perfectly clear. I am not insinuating that you should break the law or destroy anything. Now let's get started. The David Icke London Real interview. Who watched it? Probably not a lot of you guys, right? You know why you haven't watched it? Because it was banned worldwide. Every time it got uploaded to YouTube, they pulled it down. I chased it to BitChute, Facebook. I couldn't even get it to load at those places. I finally caught the new David Icke interview on London Real's website, which they're also having issues with the servers due to overwhelming demand. Now, in this interview, David Icke links 5G to the coronavirus pandemic. And because of that, the video's been banned worldwide. YouTube and Google actually changed their policies. They went from not recommending conspiracy theory content to just deleting videos and issuing strikes if you put out any information linking 5G to the coronavirus. So whether you agree with David Icke or not, you need to go watch the interview just to show your support for free speech. Because these tech giants have been incrementally making topics off limit so that they can't be talked about. That's scary. Go watch the interview for the simple fact that it's been banned worldwide. LondonReal.com, I think, is their website. Now, next, at least 20 5G towers have been destroyed or vandalized in the UK. And that's why I gave you the disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Now, in the article, they're going to call them phone masts, but they're 5G towers because I've seen the footage of them burning, okay? At least 20 UK phone masts vandalized over false 5G coronavirus claims. The article goes on to say 20 mobile phone masts across the UK, keep in mind they're talking about 5G towers, are believed to have been torched or otherwise vandalized since Thursday, according to government and industry sources who are increasingly concerned about the impact of baseless theories linking coronavirus to 5G networks. Now, they called those baseless theories. Do you want to know why they're baseless theories? Because there have been no studies conducted on what the effects of 5G do to the human body. And the reason these studies haven't been conducted is because they already know what 5G does to the human body. And if they publish it, if we find out about the negative effects of the millimeter waves, guess what? They're not going to be allowed to put them up worldwide. Everybody would know they were weapons or could be used as weapons. Do you understand? Changing the frequency of the planet and your city and your neighborhood, it affects the human body negatively, okay? So do your own research. I just want to say, wow, they've taken down 20 5G towers in the UK. Now, I'm not insinuating you should do that here. I don't want you to break the law. You know what I mean? I don't think you should do anything illegal. Next, footage today from RT shows a 5G tower burning in the UK. And here's a little snippet of it. Wow. They're not going for it. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that the weekend yellow vest protests are still going on. I think they're breaking the lockdown rules every weekend, and those yellow vests are still protesting. Impressive. Next thing I want to talk about, states are now mandating quarantines, setting up checkpoints to limit cross-state COVID-19 infections. At these checkpoints, you'll be checked for symptoms of COVID-19, you'll have your temperature taken, and if you're showing symptoms or you got a fever, you'll be barred from traveling from one state to the next. That's FEMA and the National Guard. That should scare you immensely. You can't even travel from state to state right now without having your temperature checked, without having papers explaining why you're going from one state to another. Things aren't going back to normal. Matter of fact, they came out today and said kids probably won't be going back to school until the fall. I wouldn't expect it ever, you guys. I wouldn't expect it ever. We have now entered a new territory where our freedom is it's just demolished and obliterated. And nobody did anything. Also, I spoke about this last week. When China first lifted their quarantine, Wuhan residents tried to travel from one province to the next. They weren't allowed to either. They weren't allowed to cross province lines. They destroyed a police car in a violent protest, which is actually very strange for China, because over there, when you break the law like that, they snatch you up, throw you in a concentration camp. So I just wanted to come back and touch on that for a moment. Now, I said I was going to tell you why they haven't shut the internet down. I think some of you guys, you probably know the answer already. They're using the internet right now and the news to beam propaganda directly into your home, into your mind, into your ears, your eyes, into your children's ears and eyes. They're ruling you with this technology. This technology is the enemy. You understand? They're using the internet, the news, the media, the radio, everything to spread propaganda, to keep you living in fear. And also, if they shut off the internet, a lot of people might wake up. A lot of Americans will get really bored really quick. That's why they've kept the internet on. Keep everybody busy, distracted, play your video games, go to your dating apps, you know what I mean, FaceTime, get on Facebook, give all your information away for free, let them sell it. The internet's on to keep the people passive while these new control measures are put on our country. And plus, if they shut the internet off, they can't beam the propaganda directly to your brain anymore. So that's my thoughts on that. I love you guys very much. Please do me a big favor. Hit the thumbs up. It's free. Just hit the thumbs up. That's all I ask. Thank you very much. Have a great day. John X Army signing out from the belly of the beast.